So we hear this a lot, Christian. Why can't they hire techs? I can't hire techs. That's what we hear.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again. Have we ever ran into a situation where we can't hire techs?
Nope.
It's never happened, right? But the predominant belief in the industry is that they can't hire techs.
That's very true.
If you're listening to this, Christian's eyebrows just went.
What does that mean?
What does it mean if your eyebrows go up?
Yeah.
It's some sort of expression. I don't know.
Yeah. It's so funny, like when we're talking now, I'm really cognizant of like what I'm doing, and then I want you to tell me whatever it is that I'm doing. What does it mean?
Because I'm a trained assassin.
Yeah.
So let's talk about why people can't hire techs.
Mm-hmm.
So the first reason I believe that people can't hire techs is because they're saying they can't hire techs.
So the mindset portion of the whole thing.
And so if I say to you, you can't hire techs, what is that in NLP? What do you call that?
A preconception?
Embedded command.
Yes.
So I'm saying I can't hire techs, then I can't hire techs will become reality. So the first thing to do is start saying I haven't figured out yet, or I'm going to figure out.
Yep.
But saying I can't, you won't.
It's the nail in the coffin. Yeah.
You're going to be 100% accurate in that situation most of the time. Okay, the next thing in hiring techs that we see is that the ads are terrible.
Yes.
The ads are written by an HR department. There's something to the effect of the job of a technician is to fix cars and 401k and
bullet points.
Yeah, bullet points of
Insurance.
Everything the tech already knows.
Right.
It's not appealing. You have to understand that technicians that are good aren't looking. And so most of the time those ads only are replied by technicians that you probably don't want, that are bouncing around. Maybe if you're lucky, somebody's relocating. But for the most part, you're not attracting anybody with the ad.
Yep.
So knowing how to write a good ad that attracts the right technician, and it's not your fault, but it is like sales copy. You have to be able to do that, which is why in our stuff we have swipe files of tech ads that work, and we're always collecting them and testing them because everybody isn't good at writing them, but if they have examples, they usually can do it.
Yep.
The other one is that they delegate it to HR.
Which is a task for them. It's not a lifeblood of their business. When it's HR, it's just them just doing one more thing on their list for the day. It's not their fault, I don't think. I just think that if you're going to try and hire techs, like, you have to do it.
I think it's easier to hire just about every other position than techs. Techs is the hardest one.
Yeah, but to an HR person, you don't see the difference between hiring a receptionist and hiring a technician. It's all one ad. So they don't understand the complexity of the whole thing.
Yeah, when you look at how much gross a technician produces, like, so say your average tech produces 12,000 in gross, something like that.
It's 144,000 a year.
So 144,000 a year in gross just by one hire. Why would you delegate that to anybody? Why wouldn't you be the one selling that, engaging?
It works better if you do it.
Yeah, you can't delegate it. But oftentimes we delegate it and then we wonder why it isn't working.
Yeah.
But they don't. Most of the time, HR doesn't understand how to get techs. The other thing that we see a lot is the placement of the ad.
Yeah, the where.
Everybody just automatically puts their ad up on Indeed. Indeed just puts it around your local area, and that's it. And it's not, unless somebody's searching specifically for your town, it's not going to come up.
And even within, if you don't have certain keywords in there, then it doesn't come up when they're searching. You have to kind of guess what they're going to be typing into the search.
Where you run the ads, all of that matter a lot. So Christian and I were talking, and I think what we're going to do coming up is we're going to do a thing in Facebook where, you know, for however long it takes, but I think it'll take about 6 weeks, we're going to go through how to hire technicians. And anybody in our coaching group can jump on there. We'll fix your ads for you. We'll coach you. We'll kind of teach you how to do it. But we're going to go through the steps of how to recruit techs, because I don't know that there's anything more important to be good at in the next 5 years than hiring techs. It's going to get harder and harder. We're losing 2 for every new one coming in to the industry. And so I think that would be a fun thing to do like a weekly thing where we just get on Facebook Live and we go through, hey, this week we're going to talk about the ads. This week we're going to talk about placement, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's like an accelerated masterclass, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I love that. I love this idea.
So watch out for that, but that's gonna be something we're going to be doing coming up. Anything else?
Well, I think that this is just like a little nugget that I want to give people. When we're talking about putting ads out, and this is one little tiny trick. So let's say that I'm trying to recruit a technician from another place, okay? And I like the look you're giving me, like I'm going to joke on this, but it's not. It's great. So
how many service managers does it take to screw in a light bulb?
3. So let's say that I'm a technician and I've been at my shop for 10 years and all of a sudden my shop is starting to get slow and my hours keep going down every week. So when am I at the most vulnerable to look somewhere else for a job?
When your hours are going down?
Yep. Specifically. Like what day of the week do you think?
Oh, I don't know.
I think on payday. So I think that if I was going to post an ad with almost all the sites, it's like it's a most recent thing, right? So you're at the top of the feed with your advertisement. So when I think about when I want to place my ads, I want to do it Friday at like 3:30. Because when they get home at 5 and they're like, I can't take another paycheck like this, your name magically appears.
Genius, I like it.
So that's
So
my
timing.
one little nugget. The timing of it, like the whole thing is strategy. If we played it like a really complex strategic game, we'd be way better at it.
Yeah, it is complex, and you got to embrace the complexity of it. Thanks so much for watching this clip of Service Driving Revolution. We're uploading new stuff every day, so make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, call 8333-ASK-SDR and we'll answer your question on the show. That's 8333-ASK-SDR. For special deals on our books and training, head over to offers.chriscollinsinc.com. Now that's offers.chriscollinsinc.com. I'm Chris Collins, and I'll see you in the next video.